Alright guys, so I'm about to replace the RAM on my Asus ROG Zephyrus G14. This is the laptop. I mean, I'm sure you guys know what kind of computer it is, but I just want to show you guys that it is the Zephyrus G14. Basically, all you got to do is flip it around back, and you're going to want to remove these screws. Basically, every single screw that you see on the back of this laptop, you want to remove. Suggest using a kit. It doesn't need to be this kit. This is just a kit that I bought off of Jerry Riggs Everything channel. He recommended it. It's been working great. I replaced iPhone screens, Samsung screens, and now I'm about to replace this RAM using this. So, pretty good screen. I'll link it down below if you guys want to buy it. Alright, so you want to find the screw that fits best. I recommend doing something like this. That way you know exactly if it fits snug. There's not much travel, so I'll use this one. I wouldn't recommend pressing hard since the components of the laptop are right underneath. I've already removed these screws before, so this is not the first time me doing this. I recommend having a little rubber pad like this where you can organize your screws. As you can see on here, I have these little screw holders, so that's where I'm going to put the screws. Okay, so as you can see, I've arranged the screws here. Basically left, left, right, right, left. Let me fix this one. And all right. So you can see, once you remove all the screws, you just basically remove the lid. I use this little spudger here just to get kind of in between here. It's a little bit of a pain to get under, but it's nothing crazy. You just want to get your little spudger into this little corner here. Pop! Once you get it in, you move it around, and eventually the whole thing will pry off. It's not that difficult, trust me. It looks intimidating, but don't be intimidated. Once you get underneath here, this section right here on the left side is going to be your SSD if you want to replace that ever in the future. We're not going to be replacing that, so we're not going to touch anything. But if you ever want to replace it, you just lift this little plastic up and disconnect it. Underneath that is also the Wi-Fi card if you want to replace that. And then right here is where we're going to be replacing. This right here is our RAM that we're going to be using. Crucial, by Micron, 32 gigabyte, DDR4, 3200 megahertz. You want to make sure you get an SO-DIMM. That is the type of RAM that it works on a laptop. If you get DIMM, like I did, and I had to return it, fuck me. That only works on a desktop PC, not a laptop. So make sure you get SO-DIMM. All right, I will link this below. This is the only one I could find that actually matches the specs of the RAM that's currently in this laptop, since it is 3200 megahertz. I don't know the brand, but it is 3200 megahertz. So you want to make sure you get one that is also 3200 megahertz. 16 gigabytes of this RAM, when it is plugged in, will run off of dual channel, and the rest of the RAM will run single channel. But still, having 40 gigs is better than having 16 gigs. So you'll still get the benefits of having 16 gigs dual channel, and the rest, the other 2 gigs, will just be single channel, but it'll still be better than having 16 overall. So let's do the installation. As you can see, this is our old RAM stick, product of Malaysia. It's our new bad boy. This thing ran me a total of about $168. Laptop cost me about $1347. So for a little less than $1,500, you get this laptop that's already a beast with 40 gigabytes of RAM. I mean, that is just unreal. And let's see if this one is a product of Malaysia too. Oh my God, it is. Product of Malaysia. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it back in. Slide it in. Make sure that these prongs that are on the left and the right are slid out. We went ahead, we got our thing installed, our bad boy installed, there we go. That's it. It's pretty not too difficult. Once you get it back installed, put the lid back on, and put the bolts back in. So, I'll be back once this lid is put back on. All right, this is the old RAM. We've got it. We went ahead and put all the screws back. Now we're gonna power it on and pray to God that it powers on. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys in Task Manager what's going on, but let's see what happens. If it boots up, then we're in good standing. Okay, it's a good sign. It is the same speed, 3200 megahertz, but we're gonna double check just to verify that it is the same speed. Okay, booted up just fine. Whew. Let's go. All right, let's check it out. Go into Task Manager, go into Performance. Oh my God, there you go, folks. 39.4 gigabytes of RAM. And then this is how we know if it's running at the optimal speed. Task Manager will literally tell you right here. Speed 3200 megahertz. SODIMM, slots used 2 of 2. This is absolutely incredible. This is how you upgrade the RAM on your Asus ROG Zephyrus G14 without any issues whatsoever. As you can see, the speed is 3200 megahertz. So link is below for the RAM if you want to buy it. Hope you enjoyed it. Good luck with your G14. El Duro is out.